Clients do not always pick the cheapest freelancer. Sometimes they pay double, even triple for the same position. The question is, why? If this is the case, why do your proposals keep getting ignored? People will tell you it's luck, and that is actually true to a certain extent. Being in the right place at the right time could definitely make a huge difference. But there is something to be said about increasing your luck surface area. In simple terms, it's how much space you give for luck to bump into you. The bigger your surface area, the more chances you have to get lucky. Now, how does that apply to freelancing? That's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. Here are the reasons why clients pay top dollar to some freelancers and not to you. Number 1. Specialization over generalization. Now, being a jack of all trades is not useless. Let me just make that clear. In fact, it is a strength. You can connect skills and solve problems in ways you couldn't fit if you only know one thing. For example, if you're a VA who knows a bit of design, a bit of copywriting, a bit of social media, you can put together a decent marketing campaign without needing a full team. That's a mighty strong case for being a generalist. But specialization is where the real leverage is. Why? Because the deeper you go into a skill, the sharper you become. And that depth makes you rare, and rarity creates value. That's why specialists can charge premium prices. They radiate quality. They don't blend in. They stand out as a walking signal of quality. A VA who says, "I do admin tasks," might earn less, while the one who says, "I set up and manage automated campaigns that boost sales," can charge premium rates. So what should you do if you're a generalist? The key here is to spend time being a generalist, but once you reach a point where you know enough, you gotta niche down. As to what skills you should consider specializing in, let me know if you want a video about it. Spoiler alert, with most of them, you're likely gonna work with AI. Because this is 2025, there's no stopping AI. We work with it instead of ignoring it, period. And since we're talking about getting premium rates, there's one tool I rely on to make sure I actually keep more of what I earn. When I started getting clients from other countries, I needed a way to receive money without losing half of it to conversion. The sponsor of today's video, Wise, has solved that problem for me. Wise is not just an app, it's a global money management platform that lets you receive money in over 40 currencies from clients in more than 160 countries. So what I like about Wise is if a client pays you in dollars, you don't have to immediately convert it to pesos. You can keep it in dollars and wait until the rate is better. That might sound small, but it actually makes a big difference over time. And the payments are also much faster than traditional international wires, which means less waiting and more focus on work. For example, if you're receiving money in US dollars, you can just share your US dollar account to your clients. This works the same for other currencies too. To sign up for a free Wise account, click the link in the description below. Thank you, Wise, for sponsoring this video. Let's proceed to tip number 2. Niching down is not enough. You also need to make sure that clients see you as rare, valuable, and premium. And that's where tip number 2 comes in: positioning and branding. Now, being skilled is one thing, but here's the truth. Clients don't always automatically know how good you are. If your positioning and branding are weak, you'll just blend in with everyone else. Short story. After I left call center, I wanted to transition to online jobs. I sent out applications left and right and nothing. No replies, no interest, nothing. Honestly, it was scary because I already quit my job and definitely discouraging. I knew I had skills, but nobody was noticing me. After that, I was already planning to go back to the call center industry and just become an agent again from being a QA. But everything shifted when I stumbled into a YouTube video urging people to create a YouTube channel. I started writing blogs and then I transitioned to YouTube. I wasn't even doing it to get clients. I just wanted the AdSense money. But here's what happened. People would message me asking if I offered certain services. I did not chase them. They came to me. And I think that's the power of branding and positioning, because when people see your face and hear your voice and they see that you're a real person and they see you on repeat, you instantly look more credible in their eyes. I think that's just human nature. You tend to feel safe and trust what's familiar. So how do you leverage that without having to start a YouTube channel? Because it's not for everyone. Get specific. Don't just say what you do. say who you do it for and what results you bring. Instead of saying you're a graphic designer, which is very generic, say, I design YouTube thumbnail that gets more clicks and grow channels. It's specific. And the people who are looking for that kind of service cannot help but be drawn to you because you've targeted their pain points. In my case, the educational customer service videos I created somehow served as proof that I have experience in customer handling. But in your case, it could be case studies, testimonials, simple before and after samples, because nothing builds trust faster than evidence that you've done it before. Another tip is package yourself well. A clear profile photo, a clean portfolio, and a professional tone in your bio could go a long way. Looking professional is not everything, but it's the thing that will help you get through that door, and you have more and more chances to prove yourself. Join Facebook groups or any forum where your ideal clients would usually be, and you create value posts. A value post is just you sharing something useful like a tip, a quick tutorial, or a lesson you've learned without asking for anything back. You should not self-promote, you just answer the question. The point is to be helpful without promoting yourself. In a way, you're promoting yourself, but not in a sort of in-your-face kind of way where you say, I provide a service, PM me if you like type of thing. So the point is to just be helpful. The more consistently you do that, they're going to remember you. And familiarity is what's going to help them trust you. My third tip is client-ready communication. Treat your clients like customers. You ask the right questions, you set expectations clearly, you keep them updated, you respond proactively. This is like customer service 101, really. If you have a background in customer service, this will come naturally to you. Clients love freelancers who require less hand-holding. I used to underestimate how valuable my call center experience was. It is actually very empowering. So even after leaving the call center industry, I found myself applying my call center skills all the time when working with clients, collaborating on projects, and even communicating in school. So being client-ready means being clear, being confident, and easy to work with, makes them more likely to pay premium rates and work with you again. Of course, there's something to be said about location. Clients who hire freelancers from the Philippines are much more likely to expect lower rates from you. But that barrier is only going to disappear over time the more you specialize in a niche. Now, before we wrap up, let's get real for a second. What about luck? Sure, being in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity can definitely be life-changing. But that is actually only a tiny piece of the puzzle. Luck still does not replace skill, strategy, or the way you position yourself. The more you sharpen your skills, specialize, package yourself well, and communicate like a pro, the more you increase your luck surface area. So in other words, you create more opportunities for luck to find you. You're in the right places, you're visible. When chances comes knocking, you're ready to capitalize because by then you would already have the needed skills, at least the basic skills to capitalize on that. Don't wait around hoping for luck. Do the work, apply these tips consistently, and luck becomes the cherry on top, not the whole cake. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you have requests about the types of job that you should already start exploring, let me know in the comments below. There's a lot of jobs today that did not exist 2 to 3 years ago and will be in demand in the next few years because of AI. I have been resistant to AI for a long time now, but there's just no stopping it. As Filipinos, as freelancers, we should already start upskilling, and we don't wait for the government to do that for us. We do that for ourselves. So, thank you for watching. Bye.